Hello, welcome back to D&D Misfit Adventures. I would like to thank all of you for joining us this evening. And if you would like to go into our description and go on the link at minimegastore.com, you can go and see our friends and use our code Misfits all capitals for 10% off all of your D&D tabletop role-playing purchases. Check out their 3D miniatures; they're fucking epic. And as for tonight, let's go and meet the Misfits.
Yep.
Episode 39. Last time, the city was a buzz and a bustle of busyness, with all of Sun and Sundry queuing to get into the fabulous circus. You gained entry slightly quicker, using the sound of a T-Rex to scatter the civilians. Using Governor Constantine's private box, as he has not attended either night of the circus, even after showing such excitement for attending. During the fantastic circus show that all of you thoroughly enjoyed and got hopped up on sugar, the finale, Fizbun pulling random bits from his hat. Feeling inspired of what transpired before the show took place, he decided to pull a T-Rex. But unfortunately, the T-Rex broke free and went on a rampage through the city. After taking on the T-Rex and sending Fizbun and a mysterious Warforge on their way, most of you went back to the house. But one went for a walk, finding a man hanging from a sign with a note plastered on his back of bribery does not save you from heresy. After all gathering around and calling in the guards, you decided that it was best left well alone, and you headed back to your homestead. You woke to a few letters and various news. One most important of the you are cordially invited to the first hanging in New Serene.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we are. So you guys ummed and ahed and twittered and chatted about what you were going to do. And I bet you haven't got a clue what you decided.
That's where you're wrong, Buddo. I remember. Crap, actually.
No, I
So,
remember. So originally we're going to go to the North to go see if they have any information. And then after that, we're going to go to the hanging. And we suggested Rogu to go keep a far distance so he don't recognize you.
mhm. And then it was Duncas's funeral, wasn't it? Or something like that.
That's going to be a couple of days.
Yeah, you got a couple of days to the funeral after they found his body.
Mm.
The other thing that was happening was, oh my god, my brain, the Hikmet market
Oh,
stores.
yeah. Mm.
Yeah, that was going to be another one.
That'll also be today.
You know, that was the other thing. After the hanging, we're going to go there.
Mm. Okay, sweet. So it sounds like we've got a full and productive day then. Cool. All right. So just to catch you up, A55.
Yes.
So Remember when I pretended to be somebody's wife when I stole something from their bag? Do you remember that?
You mean when you went to go post it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes.
So the guy that was hanging that Mr. DM just mentioned was the husband of said woman who I stole stuff from. That was
Ah,
my theoretical husband.
yes.
Um, and we got a letter from the same group that said that we were being heretical. I think that's the word, heretical for lying about it, or something like that. I seem to recall.
Right.
So this goddy group don't like us either anymore. I think that's the synopsis, right? I remember.
That's nothing.
All right,
Mhm.
cool. So
You
yeah, we
did
also
you did something. They know about it.
cool.
You
Yeah.
caused an innocent man to die, although he wasn't that innocent.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So now A55's caught up. Sweet.
Cool.
So yeah, visiting the Norks. North,
Oh
sorry.
yeah. Did we tell him about the other warforged we met?
Oh yeah, I don't think we
The
did.
furry armor,
Yeah,
which
so
was A56.
yeah, that's the
So
one.
A56 again, yes?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
met A56.
He helped
Yeah.
them. He helped them in the fight against the T-Rex
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
because he
Yes.
was Fizban's beautiful assistant.
Yes.
And he said when we next A55 see A55, say hey. So
Ah,
hey.
when we next see them, I will also say hey.
There you go.
He might not recognize you as your, put some poundage.
Wow, 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 wow. There's no need, but yes.
Yeah,
Oh, bulking season.
if you can look what's in my hand, that is
That is cool as F.
No.
That is A56.
that is A56.
Ah, okay.
Pardon me.
Is A56 taller than, equal to, or shorter than A55?
Thinner, much thinner.
Thinner. Okay, cool.
They're
Fair enough.
effectively the same robot because they came off of the same production line.
Hmm.
But
There's
A55 has had his upgrades.
Yes, I have.
So
He infested.
go back to what A55 was, and that's A56.
All right. Sweet. So yeah, I think we're on the way of heading to the north then, right?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, so you leave. You walk out of your front door with Screech still asleep on his perch, and you head into the town. The market's slowly getting put up. The T-Rex carcass strapped to many wagons as they start to wheel it out of the town centre. Oh no, there was no carcass. It disappeared. Ignore me.
Yeah, puffed.
It puffed. Yes. But the damage that the T-Rex caused is slowly being cleared and swept up, etc. Around the town. The coin guard all sort of standing vigilantly. There you go, that's the word. Um, around the town square, as you see that the big top is also being brought down as the circus is slowly being packed away.
Is the popcorn stand still there?
I think, how do I say it? I think
Roll me,
Bessie took the whole lot.
roll me a perception.
Yay.
You
What
I
have
did
we
think
got?
you did manage to get some stale stuff to take back to the house after the show, but go on.
Then? 4.
No, no, there's no more. There's no more popcorn around. Everything you can see that everything's been packed up. All the bleachers are gone. It's just the tent to come down and be folded. That's all that's left.
Okay, fair enough. Um,
You notice that the statue of Constantine is now all cleared up. He's not wearing circus makeup anymore with the nose or anything. He's back, but this time he's standing there and he's got his foot on a rock and he's holding a spear, all just gallantly just looking off into the distance.
oh, lovely. Is there a particular emblem or crest on the spear or anything? Or is
No,
it just
just a
a...
spear. Just a
Okay,
Just a
fair enough.
standard. Cool.
Um, but you head off down the main path out of the south exit and out onto the harbour area.
Mm-hmm.
The ships, as you can see, like where all the circus paraphernalia, um, are all slowly getting loaded on to this huge dreadnought ship. Masses, the woolly mammoth, which unfortunately you missed the act of the woolly mammoth because that was night one, getting herded up the ramp and onto the ship.
Was that hairy thing?
You did see it when it came into town originally because the ringmaster was riding it.
Ah,
You never got to see it perform because it performed on night one. But yes, this huge, massive galleon ship, well, getting loaded up with all of the circus equipment. So there are sailors, workers running around all over the dock area, trying to get this sorted. It's a very busy morning.
so they look occupied. They won't have the answers. Do I see the head head naught or the head supervisor?
The head north. I'm trying to remember who you spoke to originally. Was it
Old boy, Scar,
old boy with a scar?
the one I saw in my
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what his name was. I can't remember what his name was.
don't think like he gave me a name.
Captain Magumbo.
Mugumbo, I like him.
Cool. I've got a name now.
That was Captain Drake. No, that was Hickman. Does Captain Patch ring a bell? Captain Patch. Don't know. Anyway, you can see that in the normal section, where the admiral was sitting previously, there is a different person sitting in the place with the ledger.
I'll go towards him.
As you head over, you start to see a man, dark bushy beard, almost jet black, hiding under a huge brimmed hat with a big old grey feather poking out the top of it. But red jacket, as is the sign of the Naught. And he's sort of down writing.
Morning.
What do you got to declare?
Is that the ledger? That's the information I might need in that book.
This be a ledger, and as he puts his head up, you can see that he's got a scar, but the scar sort of runs through the forehead straight down through his eye, all the way down through his beard, and he's wearing a patch because he can't be a pirate without a patch on it.
Oh, definitely not.
This be the ledger. How far be back you goings?
How far back do you remember?
Remember? And he goes to the front of the book, opens it, and goes, this go to the beginning of last week.
So I'm guessing the other admirals in the archive.
The other admiral, there only be one admiral. They're small fry.
Old boy.
Only be one admiral. And Admiral, whatever his name is just about to get a name on him. Admiral. You come up with all the story, everything, but names just disappear. And do you know
What was he? Birdseye?
No, I've done Captain Birdseye. I'm not going to do that again. No, this be Admiral Benson. And that's because his dad's name was Ben. See, so he's Ben's son.
Nice and simple.
But you'll be talking with Captain Patch. Pleasure to be meeting you. And he sort of picks his hand up. And as you look at his hand, he's sort of like missing a couple of fingers and sort of, yeah. Oh.
I just shake it. No, I don't. It doesn't bother me.
So, the old Admiral been doing something for you, eh?
Yeah.
Maybe it be something old Patch be helping you with. What you be looking for?
Information about probably my parents.
I reckon they'd be orcs.
I hope so. I do hope so.
I've got an eye for these things.
I know that you don't miss your shot.
Sorry, that tickled me.
Apparently they were here since the beginning.
Who be here? What beginning? Who's beginning?
When you first got kicked out of here.
That was 100 years ago. So no. Check your notes. You'll find that she set sail
35.
Yeah.
35 years ago.
36. I've got on my notes.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you'll be looking for a book that is 36 years old.
Pretty much.
No, I reckon that book could almost be as old as you.
Pretty much, hence the information.
All right, that's making sense now. And you see the two guards behind him just kind of go, oh, as if they've heard all this before. Just get to the point, man. And he's like, well, I'm afraid that I won't be able to be helping you with this. But if Admiral Benson has said that he's going to be helping you is what he'd be doing.
Yeah.
Here, Trolley. Come here. This be Trolley. Right? That's because everybody pushes him around.
Is that a nickname? What's your real name, lad?
The real names, and he sort of looks past and he goes, Trolley. Ha! That be the spirit, Trolley. Smacks him on the back. Goes, right, Go and see the Admiral's in his office. Maybe he's got the information for this poor lad. Can't leave him standing around here all day. We've got stuff to be doing.
Do you? I'll try not to call him Trolley. I just say after you, lad.
I did back in a minute. I'll just. And you just he walks off all dejected, just kind of just wanders off.
Listen, you got nicknames for everyone here.
I'm sorry, what was that?
And so I'm guessing you got nicknames for everyone here.
What, do you think I called myself fucking Patch?
No, I'm guessing that's
My name was
payback.
Captain Martin until that swordfish stabbed me in the eye.
What, just jumped up, or did someone was playing around with dinner?
I'd be a story going back about 15 years. It was a dark, stormy night. The sea was. Oh, Charlie's back. Sorry.
Do you think I give myself an nickname Patch?
Charlie comes back and he goes, so sorry, sir. Admiral's not in his office. There's no one there. All right, Charlie, take your place. I'm afraid there, big green lad, that the Admiral is not here at the present. But if he do be coming back, here'll be a dress that we can go to. He can reach you out.
Was it number one? Was it number 1 square or
Something square, isn't it? Not
yes,
not Union
It's literally
Square.
one town square.
Oh,
one
Square,
town,
right, fair enough.
1 town square.
Oh, you be having a house. Look at you. Well, if that be the case, when the Admiral will be coming back, I get him to send you a note. Trolley will deliver it. And hopefully you get the answers you'll be looking for.
Hopefully,
Aye, hopefully.
I'll let you continue your work, Patch.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Charlie, go get me a coffee.
And I'll make my way back. Is there anything you guys want to do before the hanging?
No, I don't think so.
So I'm just making notes because I like Trolley.
Oh yeah, Troy's funny.
Hmm.
He said fuck all, but the fact that this poor meat, and I'm more thinking like this poor scrawny kid. Like a cabin boy,
That's
just getting
it's exactly what he
bloody
is.
abused.
They call him Trolley because everybody pushes him around. Come on, that's class. That's class. Come on, that's
Yeah.
class. I like on the spot stuff. Right, dad jokes are the best. So what are you doing now, gents? It's about 8:30 in the morning. You've got half an hour until the crowds gather for the.
I'll probably just look in the market area to see what's there.
Sounds like a plan. Market.
Fair enough. You head back into town against the flow of traffic of all of the circus equipment. One comes past you, sort of like 90-foot long, big rolled up. Looks like a Brighton Beach rock candy. The way it comes past you, this huge roll of red and white, sort of 90-foot long.
How many people were?
Oh, it's set up over sort of like 4 or 5 different wagons
Mm.
as they're wheeling it out. And when you get to the town centre, almost like the circus was never there, except for the smell of popcorn still in the air.
I look around just to go see if Taco or Brutus is like lingering around just because he was a fiend for it.
He was.
Again, no,
He was.
if
I
you
mean,
see
I
like
almost would
withdrawal
have
shapes.
I almost put him in the corner, rocking backwards and forwards, eating popcorn like
Yeah.
that.
That's what I'm thinking. He's like a fiend.
But yeah, that's right. He's still back. He's still back at the house, eating what he managed to get from the night before.
Yeah.
But you get back. The market has started to set, and it's started to overflow back into the town centre. You see that they've moved this quite impressive gallows, and they sort of like pulled it just off at the front of the governor's mansion. Excuse me. Yeah, just off of the front of the governor's mansion, and next to it, you see a contraption that you've never seen before.
Ooh.
It's it's a narrow wooden plank with a sort of stanchion at one end, with a large sharp blade and a bucket under it.
Hmm. Ooh, a giant
Our
vegetable
old character
slicer.
name is cool as fuck.
Yeah, fucking hell, that's all nice.
That's like, buy more little bits, buy more little bits.
How does that even work?
Well, you say that out loud, yeah?
Yeah, as Dudley.
Yeah. How does that even work? Well, my dear, what they do is they take a big boy, right? They slide him in, put that little chock over his head, pull the thing out, takes him off of the neck. It's quite fun sometimes. You see the legs kicking for minutes afterwards.
Ooh.
Oh. What does it have a name?
Well, back in my day, they called it a guillotine.
And not in your day?
Well, I'm assuming it's still a guillotine. Why would they call it anything else? But in my view, you can't beat a good old stoning. Nothing like stand there with a bag of rocks and just throwing them at somebody until they can't stand up anymore. Those were the days.
I get somewhat PTSD when you hear gains like stoning. Like they're like my neck twitching a bit.
Just throwing a rock at them. Trying to aim right for between the eyes. It's quite fun when you get the ones that hit them a bit lower, the noises they make.
Mm. Thanks for the information.
That's all right, dear. Enjoy it. Apparently, we've got a threefer.
What? What? So I was gonna get hung, drawn, and quartered.
That's only for treason.
That's all I can think of a free for. Three things at once.
You know, hung, drawn, and quartered. That is, yeah, that's the hung, drawn, and quartered is for treason.
All right.
Weird stuff you learn. You learned that with me, Ray, when we went to Lockswood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was still a fun outing.
But yeah, the you say it all starts to get a bit busier. The marketplace is all full of bustling with all manner of stalls. So you said you wanted to go shopping, but what do you fancy? I mean, what are you after? How rich are you?
At the moment, I feel kind of rich.
Kind of rich.
Mm.
Kind of hungry.
But I know that you might deflate my ego massively.
Well, let's see how much you got and see if we can do anything with it. What do you want?
I'm more thinking because our character is with my story can go either way of what I'm planning to do. So I'm just looking at just stuff that will pique Dudley's interest.
Okay. No, you need to tell me what will pique his interest.
I know food's definitely one of them. But like weird, because he never had a lot. So anything that will new or fancy looking.
I mean, there's loads of new and fancy looking stuff. I mean, you walk past one, and there's this beautiful velvet blue suit with like the frilly collar and the frilly wrist. Almost looks like a musketeer would wear it.
Ooh.
And you see the big hat with the huge white feather coming out of it. That pique his interest.
I
Musketeer.
don't think clothes will. I think it's more our character. I would love to have the thing that you're able to throw something and it'll come back. I know
Oh,
now.
mate.
Our character.
What was level 13? I think Drago was before I started giving that sort of stuff away.
Yeah, but like some contraction like that, not as OP as "come back to me," like something on those lines of weird but wonderful contractions.
Okay, fine. you hear a peculiar noise coming from one of the huts. Yeah. As you get around there, there's this fella. He's wearing a hat, and from the hat is like all these little bits of string with like corks on the bottom of them. And he's sitting there, and he's playing on this big old didgeridoo. And he's good day there, mate. What can I be doing for you?
What kind of stuff do you?
And you sort of look around. There's the stuff that you would expect to find on this store. There's alligator skins, there's snake skins, there's various different knives. Now, don't look at that knife. Look at that knife. That's a proper knife. Right, all that kind of stuff is all there. But
That's
you
a
see this one.
spoon.
You see this one contraption. This one contraption that really takes your fancy, right? It's sort of shaped like a V, just like that. It's like, okay, good. You said you wanted something that you could throw a contraption.
I know, which I bloody will love to do now. I do not care. I will do it.
And you see this bit of wood, and it's sort of like it's all nicely carved and shaped, and it's like all polished up, and it sort of catches your eye. Ah, see, you're having a look at the boomerang. That's a good old weapon. That is great for catching rodents.
Just rodents.
Well, it's slightly bigger if you throw it hard enough.
Will it come back?
And if it don't eat nothing on the way, that'd be true. If we have enough room, hold on. Get me old throwing arm going. He gets out into it. Right, ready, and is that a good enough demonstration for you there?
Yep. How much?
Well, for this one, carved it myself. I'm only letting this one go for 1 gold. But if you look like a man who wants something a little bit fancier. He goes, I've got this one. And he pulls it out. And it looks like a boomerang. But when he takes the 2 bits off, they're like wooden sheaths. As he takes them off, there are 2 dagger blades.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Now, this one comes back, but be careful when you're catching it, because otherwise you'll end up and miss a few fingers.
Won't be the first, won't be the last. Or getting stabbed.
I've seen people slit their own throats with this one.
At least you get it back.
Hold on, let me just get me practice glove out. I'm not feeling confident. And he breaches behind, he pulls out this huge freaking massive gauntlet, slides it over. He goes, right. He goes, ready? And it goes, and rather than as it goes through the air, it goes shing, 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 shing.
Oh, I thought it came back like a buzzsaw.
And it almost glistens in the sun as it starts coming back, and he goes, oh, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, stop me pinky! Ah! Yes. 1 out of 1. You ain't getting another one of them. Puts the glove down. Ain't fuck for that. It's the only one I've got.
How much?
Well, for a man of your disposition, I've got to be thinking that this has got to be worth at least 10 gold to you.
Did Dudley mention that he is a political advocate for Governor Constantine?
In that case, that means that he's got more money. 12 gold pieces.
Oh, surely that's the wrong way. Surely it should be cheaper.
What you should have said that he's unemployed with 3 kids and living on the streets. Then I might have given you a discount. Don't tell me you work for the government and expect me to give you money off.
Well, that just means that if you overcharge us, we could have you arrested and killed in that guillotine.
Let's
Yeah.
not threaten the
In that
government.
what?
Apparently it's called a guillotine. Some sort of French thing. It's French for hanging or something, I don't know.
How often do you craft?
How often do I craft? As often as I can, not as often as I'd like. Unfortunately, I've got to man the shop and try and sell me bears or me wares.
Mm.
And me bears, because I've got some nice bear skins over there as well. Because if I'm not seeing here, I'm generally out there trying to get the stuff to sell on here. If you get my drift.
Yes. So I'm interested in the bladed boomerang, as you
Yeah,
call it.
I could see it in your eyes. I could tell, mate.
But it gave me an idea, especially with what you're wearing as well.
Right.
Would you be able to do the same thing with a hat?
With a hat. What, as in turn a hat into a buzzsaw?
Yeah, like Kung Lao and short and short. Is it short round or which
You're
one was the
trying to turn
one?
yourself into odd job.
Either Odd Job or Kung
How
Lao.
ridiculous. Who throws a shoe? Sorry. Um, you want to turn yourself into odd job with a
I was more thinking Kung Lao.
with a buzzsaw bowler.
But if it is a bowler hat, fine. I was more thinking because he's got the Aussie
Because he's got the Aussie hat.
Crocodile Dundee hat. I was more
Aye.
thinking it's either that or have pouches where the corks are. It's one of them two things that came to my head.
Or replace
Yeah.
the corks with little blades so that when you throw it, it's just loads of blades. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, I'm not rightly sure if I can turn it into a boomerang and such, make it come back, but I could definitely make it into something where you could throw it and it would cut like a saw through butter.
I don't mind
If that's your wish,
investing
but
in that.
I'm not sure I can make it so it would come back.
If it can't come back, that's fine. It'll be something I could if it needs to be on a down low kind of situation.
Do it on a down low. Hey man, I can see what I can rustle up for you.
And I will
Anything in particular, any particular style you're after?
let's keep it with the style that you've got.
All right, yeah, you're liking me bubbles, are you?
I like unique.
You know, I've got you, mate. I'm sure I could be giving it a go for you.
And I'll pay um I'll pay in the 12 for the bladed boomerang
Ooh.
and I'll give him an extra 3 just for like a down payment for um the bladed hat.
I'll take it. Yeah. All right, mate. Yeah. You leave that with me, and you come back and see me when you got some time there, big fella, and I'll do the best I can
Cool.
to see what I can do. But it's been an absolute pleasure doing business with you, and I hope you enjoy it. And remember on the catch, right? Accept it. Accept it. Because if not, you're going to be losing fingers.
Noted. Thank you for the tip.
They'll be all right.
Cool. And
You have a good day now.
you too.
Yeah.
By the way, do out of character, just for our shits and giggles. What instruments does he have in his store? I know about a didgeridoo.
I've got didgeridoo, just the didgeridoo.
Just a didgeridoo.
Wind, wind chimes and things like that. But no, the only instrument as such is the didgeridoo.
Cool. Because that'd be
Just,
funny as hell.
just didgeridoo.
All right. I'll save that for another day.
Right. I am just Yeah, right there. Hold on. Oh my god! Well, consider yourself having a +2 boomerang.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just bought yourself a +2 boomerang.
Okay, that's bloody amazing. Oh bloody hell!
Yeah, I don't make up weapons that you can't find on the game.
Oh, is it rare? Oh damn.
Yeah, a boomerang is uncommon.
Yeah.
Because I mean, in all fairness, how many Aussies are there in Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh, that's
A55. Anything particular you want to search for? Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me.
what
Oh,
actually works in that circuit board.
not a whole lot, if you couldn't tell.
It's a
I
whole
was
week.
li-
It's
I
a
was
whole week
listening,
before
but
he's tired.
I was listening. Did I get? I swear I was listening.
I asked, is there anything in particular that you want to look for?
um, not really.
No?
So you don't want to put any more upgrades on yourself.
I think I'm broke. Oh no, I've got platinum, didn't I?
Blastoise guns. Blastoise guns.
Oh, if he gets a bloody shoulder
actually,
cannon, that'd be amazing.
I'm not broke.
I'm not broke. I'm gonna upgrade myself and turn myself into a gun.
Can you make me look like this?
Not forgetting that you do have a weapon that needs a blacksmith as well.
I think we got recommended to go to
You
Mother
did, but
Cardinal for the best.
as a team, you all went Hikmet's too far.
Hmm.
None of
Wait,
you
I
got
thought
Hikmet.
it was Saint Mateus.
It was Taleme actually. Yeah,
Yeah, Tulane.
you all went Taleme's too far. None of you like going to Taleme.
Nah.
But we're sticking to our guns and saying we're never gonna go back.
Yeah,
We went
exactly.
there once and the priestess, or the head of religion is a pisshead.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly.
That's a reason not
Doing
to
all
go.
these shindigs, says like, oh yeah, we're here for the people. They're getting murdered by faceless ones. He says, oh yeah, that's fine. Let's go have another party.
Hmm. So as long as we're all in agreement, even if what we need to save the entire world is on Taleme, we're still not going, right? We're happy to
I
jeopardize the
know. I
entire
need.
land.
The sad thing about it is the person that I need to get answers from as well,
Hmm.
from other than the Noughts, is in
Hmm.
Sally Tuleme.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Hmm.
So you got to
Okay.
build up the confidence and actually talk to that person.
Hmm. Okay. All
So
right.
I need to do that in the future, just not now.
All right. Fair enough. We'll begrudgingly go there.
How long until execution?
A while. You've still got time.
Is there anything medical we can purchase, seeing as our only healer is having a sugar coma at the moment?
Is there insulin in this world?
Hmm.
Just
No, unfortunately, if you're diabetic in this world, the only thing that they can do is chop off the limb. Sorry.
Hmm.
Oh, they got medical magic.
Hmm.
Cure wounds.
So,
I'll work with sugar. Shit.
Are there any health potions?
Oh, say that again. I was coughing.
Any health potions? Any bandages? Anything to subsidize us while Brutus
I
is not
mean,
here?
you can buy medicine kits at 5 gold each. They allow you to basically do spare the dying. So if you go down to 0, you can use a medicine kit to stop them from to make death saving throws.
Mhm.
Can't give them health, but you can stop them from dying.
Okay, yeah, I think that's all we'll need. All right, I'll just get one, two, three of those.
Fine, I'm not going to give you a shot for that. It's one guy, 15 gold pieces, 3 medicine kits,
Sweet.
and I think they're just called mid kits.
Okay, fair enough.
Um, I will double check because I know they're actually items. Healer's kit. They're called a healer's kit.
Ooh, nice. All right then.
Oh wow! Right, so I'm just doing some checks. One kit has 10 uses,
Damn,
Oh wow.
nice.
and they cost 5 gold each. Yeah, no, I got that right.
Nice. Cool. All right, that's all I wanted to do. Actually, no, I also wanted to. So, from what we can see of the guillotine, is there any obvious faults in the design? Like, could someone tamper with it and it would break without too much obvious intervention?
Oh, intro. Okay. I mean, for where you are, it's brand new. It's unused. The metal's all shimmering. The wood's all clean. It's all newly varnished. The wicker basket's not seen a drop of blood yet.
Hmm.
It's brand new to
Hmm.
your eyes.
Okay. Could I subtly strut around it and expect it further?
If that's what you want to do.
Yes, please.
Okay, so you casually walk around it. Roll me an investigation.
All right then. Inward equals.
Hey, 5-5, you decided you have money, but you haven't told me if you want to spend any of it yet.
Well, I didn't know what I had. I need to ask what is there.
Everything. It's a marketplace. We did this all through flipping Dungeons and Dragon Age. You tell me what you want, I'll tell you if it's there.
Okay. Um. What do I want, guys?
I don't know.
You're a giant ass robot built like a Hulkbuster. Think what a Hulkbuster has. You want a unit
Yeah, but we already
repulsor
spoke.
blasts?
That's not going to exist.
What's that? A repulsor?
Repulsor blast is what you said.
Unibeam.
You-
Okay, if it's D&D based, a cannon, a ballista.
Again, we
War,
did speak
war
about that.
machine.
I can see him having a complete battle cannon, like just
Would it
mounted
be
on the shoulder.
Would it be possible for me to somehow learn to fly?
Learn magic.
Fly?
That's what I mean, like magic in general, so that I can have something that can replicate that. Possibly,
Is
like
there
some sort of
a magical item called the Boots of Flying, but with if he installs it, it's like jet boots?
There are boots of flying. Yes, they exist.
Okay, cool.
They are a magical item, so you got to try and find them. Yeah.
how much?
But boots of flying, I'm not even sure that there are. I think the boots of flying are rare.
What the heck? If I roll you a
Hold on,
D100,
hold on. Winged boots are a magical item. They're a magical item. Requires, yeah, magical item. Requires attunement. Yeah, difficult to come across.
I'll roll you a D100.
More
Oh,
difficult.
the luck roll.
More difficult to come across than a D100 roll.
Okay. If I roll you a D1000.
More difficult to come across than any dice roll.
That's not fair. Is there a random voodoo lady that can teach me magic?
I mean, you can go and get magic scrolls. They'll give you like a one-use spell.
No,
Yeah.
I'll pass.
The only other way that you can learn magic is by changing your multi-class in your character.
I don't have a multi-class.
Well, you don't have a multi-class. Just choose a class in something else.
Oh yeah.
You're paladin. Go on to wizard and go down that route or whatever. Too late now.
Yeah, I just did my level up.
You can do that, or go down cleric, or go down sorcerer, or go down warlock.
Druid.
Or druid. Yes, you can. A warforged druid. I always thought that was interesting because you'd end up with mechanical.
I did it.
Yeah, you end up with mechanical creatures.
Oh yeah. Yep. That would be cool.
Yeah, it would.
What do you turn into? I'm a mechanical axe beak.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
am now a transformer.
That stuff was cool. I enjoyed that. So yeah, anything's possible. But Rogu, while you're wandering around this guillotine and having a look at it and just seeing the main functions of how it works, everything was brand new, down to the last screw, down to the last nut and bolt. But while you're doing it, a small chap sort of stands next to you with a little snigger. Have you ever seen one of these work before?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, they're quite fun, aren't they?
Yeah.
The way the blade drops and the head goes. Did you know that when the head falls into the basket, for the next 10 seconds, it can still see what it is looking at? Very interesting, don't you think?
Girl. Oh, sorry, kid. Someone's calling my name. I best be going.
And he puts his hands on you. He just kind of goes, no, 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 no. We're having such a nice chat.
I don't think we are, creepy kid. I'm going to head off.
Well, if that's the way you're going to be, have a lovely afternoon. He knows, you know.
Cool. Who knows? Right. Okay. Can I check my pockets, make sure nothing's been taken?
Oh, straight away. You notice that something's missing instantly.
Yeah, fucking kid. Right. I'll just lunge for it. Sprint towards it with all weapons and.
You notice, so you don't want to know what's missing?
Okay. What
I've
is
got a
missing?
feeling on what's been taken,
Hmm.
but that's me.
Okay.
All right. What's missing?
Your lamp.
Yeah, I
Knew
thought
it.
so.
I
Yeah.
knew it was going to be the lamp.
Yeah, I thought so. Right. Yeah.
Try to take away the most powerful magical item that Rogu has.
Mm.
So what do? You're going to turn around and go after him?
Yeah. While screaming A55 and Dudley, help me beat up this kid. He stole something from me.
Looks like we got a job.
You scream, and he just kind of turned around and goes, "Ah!" And as he goes like that, just turns invisible.
Can I still kick the air that he was in? Because
You
if he,
could try, yeah, you could
Hmm.
do all of that.
No, it doesn't work. Okay. Super kid, all right. Can I quickly sketch out what he looks like so I'll remember him?
So what you saw was a short halfling type character, but rather than pale skin, he was very greyish.
Okay.
Yeah, grey skinned halfling
Hmm.
wearing a black hood.
Oh God, stolen my damn thing. Hmm.
Did you get what he looked like?
Yeah, some short, grey-skinned halfling.
I'm trying to find the model. I've got loads of them. I'm trying to know what they're called. They have a name. I did. Darklings.
Okay.
Darkling, say. Ah, okay. Yeah. Fucking. Okay. Who on earth would steal something from someone? That's just rude.
Yeah, how rude.
Yeah.
People these days.
Kill next darling, I see.
I'm more interested of who they referenced though.
Hmm. He knows you know. Oh, that'll be bloody what's his name? Louis.
Louis?
Yeah, the freaking Australian guy. No, what was his name? Just got it written down somewhere. Fucking what's his
I don't know.
name? Caradon, probably. That's my guess. Because Caradon was also in a hood. That's my only link. He also wore a hood. He knows you know. Yeah, I reckon Caradon. Because if I know about stuff, then Caradon wanted to know stuff. I need to go see him at some point. Yeah. Darkling stole Rugu's thing. Okay, cool.
Oh, right. So that's one thing we need to do now.
Mm.
Find a grey midget.
Hey, you're the
Help.
way, bizarre. Hey, it's a brand new start.
Become the APA.
Mm.
And you want to go talk to your buddy.
Yeah, more stuff to do.
Right. So while Rogu's been getting mugged, has A55 decided on anything?
I want a shoulder mountable crossbow.
A shoulder mount.
Crossbow seems easier than a cannon, because I wouldn't have to load it necessarily. It'd just be I could pop it in, shoot it like that, make something. I don't know.
Okay.
The harpoon.
Right in the blowhole.
Whale hole. Right in the blowhole. Did someone call me a whale? And a hole.
Hmm.
Can't believe that got so much controversy.
Terrible. Right. Okay. Is that the extent of looking for the guy that stole your thing? Yeah. Run, sort of kick the air where he was, and
Okay.
I'm sorry, Cam.
If
You're
I
fine.
heard Rogu say someone nicked it, I'm going to keep an eye out for a grey midget.
great midget. Fair enough.
Mm. Is there anyone else around who looks similar to this midget?
I mean, you see lots of cloaks and lots of halflings wandering around. So, yes.
Ah, right. Um, I don't. If I detect magic, that would be easy. I'll try and find it. But I don't have that.
I
Oh,
don't know.
but our
Has
cleric
somebody got?
did.
Huh?
Our cleric did, but he's
He,
in a
I know
diabetic coma.
he's hopped up on sugar. He's not here.
Mm.
Oh no! If only the DM had known that. Oh wait.
You
Well,
planned it all along. It was me, Austin.
Nah, we're in the center of New Serene, right? And we're near the house, so I can just go in there and drag him out. It's like, hey, check magic.
Do
It's
it.
just a
Do it.
Mm.
shaking.
Mm. All right, fair enough. That's not viable then. Uh, has anything been dropped in the places where this thing disappeared?
Footprints in the floor. Nothing dropped as such, but footprints.
Anything interesting about the footprints? Like a
Yes.
brand of shoe or something?
Small, barefoot,
No.
and it's not a foot. It's not a foot with five. It's not a foot with five toes. It's almost like it's a demonic three-toed sort of stands on a paw as opposed to a foot.
Oh, okay.
So if I show you the feet,
Okay.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
like a
Hmm.
what do they call them? Fawns. Yeah, like goat people.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Oh,
Hooves.
satyrs.
Satyrs, yeah. Yeah, there's so many different words for them, but yeah, but except like rather than a hoof, he's got three toes.
Okay, fair enough. Cool.
By the way, in your bazaar, hey, you listen, it's a bright new star will come beautiful to meet his end.
No, I can't think of anything else useful to do.
Play the drums. Are you gonna love this guy? Pretty as it-
Well, I'm going to keep on going, searching around to find a perpetrator.
Fair enough. While you're walking around the market, the three of you hear.
Oh,
Hear
God.
ye, hear ye. The criminals will be brought out to justice.
Here we go.
And as
I'll
the
try
door
and look at Rogu
as the
to
doors
see
open,
if he is there still.
Oh yeah.
as the doors open to one of the jail houses, you see 3 bodies being brought out, chains around their neck collars, bags over their faces, as they lead them towards the gallows.
Oh, if they're wearing bags, then they won't recognize me. That's fine. I can stay.
They're gonna take him off probably to go.
Okay. And I will put something over my head. Yeah, I'll just drape my cloak over my head.
Okay. As you sort of do that, the all 3 of you are met with a couple of coin guard each. As they sort of, gentlemen, we're so glad you could attend. Please follow us. You want the best seat in the house. And they start to lead you through the crowd. And they take you right out to the front where they've got this like little benched area. And they go, here you are, gentlemen, as part of the advocates of Governor Constantine, who unfortunately couldn't make it this morning. We have saved these seats just for you. Is your elvingly friends not joining us this evening? What a pity. But these seats are just for you.
Thank you.
Please, sit. Sit.
Yep. I'll take a seat.
Yeah, I'll keep my cape draped over my head and sit.
Very nice. As you sit there and watch, you see that the executioner stands up, black hood, bare chested, nothing, the little cloth and a couple of things. Nothing special about this guy whatsoever. And he sort of stands up on the top, just looking menacing, big old shoulders, sort of massive hulk of a man. And then this little weedy guy wearing stockings and little buckled shoes and poofy shorts stands on the stage gallows area. Ladies and gentlemen, these 3 men who will stand before you today for their various crimes and have been sentenced to death. And the crowd around you can go, yeah. Massive excitement. It just says death, and everyone just goes, yeah. That crazy little bird that you spoke to earlier is like, give us blood.
Someone didn't take their medication.
Would the first be brought up, please? And they lead the first body up. As he gets,
That's a good question.
Well, I'm subtly whispering to A55 while all this is happening if he has a hat in his bag of holding. But he says, I doubt it unless you want a priest's hat. Yeah, that could work.
Do it. That'd be funny.
That.
I mean, yes, he would have a Hikmet, no, a Taleme Luminon hat in his bag.
Mhm.
That might be more sus. That might draw me more attention. Okay, all right. Okay, I think I'll just leave it as it is then. All right.
The first body gets walked up the stairs, and as the 2 guards hold him in place and put his head through the noose, And he stands there they take the hat off. And you've no idea who this man is. You've never seen him before in your life. He's got absolutely nothing to do with anything that you've done.
Well,
For the crimes of theft, arson, and buggery of sheep,
What?
this man shall be sentenced to death, and his wealth shall be donated to the people of Tulane.
yay.
Where they
I'm
will
still
put
baffled of the defiling of sheep.
the buggery of sheep.
But what more? Well, you've been pushing him down. Yeah, defiling a sheep.
Don't want to defile it, I suppose. But yes. Do you have any last words? And he just sort of looks at the crowd and goes, "All right, lamb."
What?
And the executioner pulls the thing, the trapdoor goes, and you hear an instant as his neck snaps. The legs don't even wiggle, just a.
That's all. Imagine that your last words. I like lamb. Just to explain yourself. It's like you're not sorry. Like the reason why I done the sheep is because I like lamb.
And enjoy it. I like the fact this is their conversation. Like sitting there saying, "Would that be your last words? You know, if you buggered a sheep, that would be mine. I like land on
Yeah, like you won't think of, like what would be your last words if you got done this.
earth."
You're just justifying what.
The second, well, they lower him down, remove the rope from his neck, and lay him in the wagon that's underneath. Or the wagon that's underneath the gallows ready for disposal. Would the second man be brought up for trial? The second man gets brought up. Again, very thin, slim man. Quite tall. Much taller than the original one. And they put him in place. As they put him in place, he stands there. They rip the hood off. And as they rip the hood off, you see it's Gordon.
Oh.
What? What? Barkeeper Gordon?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do?
And as Gordon stands there with the massive dejected look on his face. For the crimes of 42 counts of murder and then
Damn.
feeding the bodies to patrons.
Oh, damn.
I thought something was off.
This man,
I am people.
this man, if we could, would sentence him to death 40 times.
I'm just like there shouting at him saying, "You fed me people." I'm just like a dwarf now. Like a dwarf.
Gordon, as a man of the people, you are allowed one last word. Speak now. And you see him, he lifts his head, he looks out to the crowd, and he goes, Fire the chinchilla! And then they pulled the thing.
I thought we'd done it. I thought the chinchilla was done.
Yeah, ask him as he's falling. Wait, we've done that, haven't we?
You just
Yeah,
started it up again.
Yeah, I thought we
Why?
did that as well. Yeah.
I know we attempted to go try find the chinchilla, but then we just gave up.
No, I'm sure. I'm sure something came of that, right?
We found the Feather Brotherhood,
Hmm.
never the chinchilla.
Oh,
So we just presumed that. We just presumed. Like
okay. We concluded it was inconsequential. So you forgot about it.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
Uh. All
so
right.
we found out what a mystery mate is.
Hmm.
Compare.
You hear as the body gets lowered down to below the decking, you hear one sort of drunk in the band go, "Who's gonna show me my beer?"
Hmm.
Oh no, bloody how are you?
Brother Gordon's #1 client.
You're probably no one finishing off all those bloody people.
I did enjoy his rabbit pie. It was nice.
Yeah. You run rabbit.
Sorry.
I'm disgusted.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, our final hearing of the morning. We have decided that this man's heinous crime does not deserve that of a hanging, and we have decided to use our new contraption, the guillotine.
Oh, and they do call it a guillotine.
Designed by Sir Robert of the Roses.
Which one, white or red? Or is it both?
There's only one Rose and there's only one Robert, sir.
I'm talking about the design. Is it a red rose or a white rose?
Might be red. Rob of the Roses. You've never heard of Rob of the Roses?
No.
Oh.
Nope.
History.
I know. I remember the War of the Roses.
Mm.
Hence why I said, is it
Red.
the two-pin one?
Red for blood.
Red and white.
Blood. The last man is red. The last man is led round to the guillotine,
Mm-hmm.
and as he stands next to it, the executioner stands there ready. You see him. He pulls the blade up to his back height, and just stands there holding the rope.
Could you like hear how sharp it is going when you go up? You know, you hear that sting.
Yeah, he's clean as a whistle.
Mm.
To demonstrate how this works, and he gets a water. They get a watermelon and put it in the head hole, and he lets it go, and he literally goes, just clean straight through. Just, and it doesn't. It doesn't even do that. It does that because it was that clean.
Mm.
Hmm. Hmm.
So,
Well, you done a full verse, didn't we?
as this man stands there, they pull the sack of his head, and the man that stands there, bearded, goated, bald head, just stands there. Just, the light gets in his eyes. He blinks a few times, starts to try and focus on the crowd. Sir, before you are sentenced to death, do you have any more words? I'm innocent, I tell you. I was framed. They told me I could do it. They said I could. They said I'd get away with it. No, don't. And they start forcing him down and laying him down on the bench. They put him in. He's all the time screaming. They said I could. That stupid freaking lizard said I could. That poxy green fucker. They said I could. No, don't do it. He said I could. That's enough from you. As the executioner lets go. Just
Good riddance, I say.
as the head rolls, missing the basket by just inches, just rolls onto the floor, stops, and you can see it sort of just tilting up and it looking almost directly towards your bench where you're sitting. Remember, for the next 10 seconds, they can see the last thing they see. Roll me a perception.
I'm doing it.
If you're all looking at the head, roll me a perception.
Nope, I've got the cloak over my head. I cannot see a thing.
What about you, 855? You gonna roll me a perception?
15
Right.
on mine.
Well, it's really dark in my room. I might have to turn the light on. Where's my dice?
We did.
mess.
Oh, excuse. Everyone got their dice back.
No, he went and got his bag of dice, but it's dark in his room, so he can't see
I just turned the light on.
it.
17.
17. Cool.
Yep.
As the head rolls and sort of just sits there tilted, looking directly at your bench, you see the left arm go from the guillotine. It points over as the mouth goes, "It was that," before everything drops dead.
Who?
He's talking about us.
Who was?
The lizard, the green one. See, that's you two.
That could be any pair of people.
But he's not a lizard.
Okay, but he looks like a lizard. He could be a lizard.
Are you a
What?
lizard?
No.
See, he's not a lizard.
I'm
Green
glad.
one.
But he's scaly.
I am green.
And you're green.
Yes, I know I'm green. But he's not a lizard.
I'm
So
just
he's
glad
got
that
1
racist.
out of 2.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll give him that.
That racist bugger got killed. That's good.
Okay, Dad.
I don't recall saying anything to him.
No, I don't either. He's lying.
Don't remember him.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us this morning. And if the delegates, or the not delegates, the advocates of Governor Constantine's court would please follow me. We've got some paperwork for you to sign.
Okay.
Guards, please escort them.
I don't like this.
We're going to get shafted, aren't we? Because they asked me to go do paperwork. Can someone read it out for me when we go in?
Yep.
Just so I'm not signing something I'm saying. Yes.
As the coin guards sort of gather behind your bench, 3 of you, 6 of them, as they sort of, gentlemen, if you would like to follow us.
Will do, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. You see the crowd sort of like starting to disperse. The body sort of picked up by the executioner and just laid on top of an old manky wagon. Sort of picks the head up sort of like almost just like palming it like a basketball, and just sort of looking at it weirdly and dropping it on the corner of the wagon with the three bodies as all of the civilians start to disperse.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the fellow who was reading out all the parchments, he sort of holds the door open and goes, "Yes, gentlemen, thank you. Lovely of you to join us this morning. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you."
Yeah.
Now, if you wouldn't mind taking a seat, gentlemen, we've got some uh, authorizations for you to sign. If you wouldn't mind, awfully. We don't want to
I'll
keep you
sit
from your
down.
business.
Do we recognize any of these coin guard?
The coin guard are the coin guard. You know, they're just soldiers that they keep swapping around.
Yeah, but
Right.
like, do they seem different or off?
Oh, and then what? The coin guard themselves?
Yeah.
Um, no, they're guys that you've seen around. You recognise them. You want to know if they're off. I mean, insight to see
Hmm.
if their body language has changed from normal.
Hmm. Insight, yes. 12.
12.
Hmm.
Yeah, the the coin guard aren't acting any differently than they would when they're around. They're normally quite cordial with you with a hello, good morning, how are you, sir? There's a couple of them are the ones that you've called as you've walked into the Constantine's house. Um, yeah, they're acting normal.
Hmm.
Oh,
Um,
So yes, it's just some formalities, please, gentlemen. Constantine's unavailable to sign them, and unfortunately, with the death of Sir Simon, we're a little short-staffed at the moment, so we're requiring you to sort of fill in some of the gaps.
or
I
what?
would be happy to help if you read it to me.
Yes, yes, of course. We wouldn't want you to strain those eyes, would we now?
It's not about straying, you just can't read.
Oh, 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 oh. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
But yes, this first one, as it unrolls, is this is the disposal of the first person who defiled uh, a large section of of Tileme's sheep population. Unfortunately, they have had to burn all of the sheep because nobody would go anywhere near them to eat them.
Understandable.
So if you have the smell of roast lamb coming across the air, that's what you can smell. That's the
Be a
first.
guy.
That's the first one.
I put my name down.
The
055, would you mind reading them as well? Because I might not inherently trust that they're telling us exactly what's on them.
Now you tell me before I put my name to it.
Yeah, I thought that after you signed it, it's like, we could be lying.
I don't know.
Well,
He's asking you, could you read it just in case the actual
I mean-
advisor's chatting crap?
he's just asking you to stand there and read them before you sign them. That's all he's
He's
asking.
asking to
Oh,
proofread them.
Okay, I'll read them. Yeah.
Okay. A55 double checks the one that Dudley signed. Yeah, it's fine.
cool. All right, then I will sign it.
And then the second one is for the poor loss of Gordon. Served a fine pint of grog, did the man, but unfortunately, you can't kill 42 people, feed the corpses to your patrons, and didn't expect to. Yes, and expect to get away with it. Unfortunately,
How did that been brought up? How did he get caught in the act?
It was reported to us by an anonymous. Yes, an anonymous note. Hang on, I searched my records, and he goes down to one of these things and sort of just starts going through. He goes, "Here we are. Yes, anonymous note, signed FB."
The
By the way, was FB on the same initials as the note Rogu got?
No, there was no initials on the note that Rogan got.
No, that's why I was asking if there was initials on that note about we know what you did.
No,
Okay.
there was nothing on. No, there was nothing on that.
No, that's what I was asking.
All right, yeah,
I
no,
know.
this was anonymously posted to us. Yes, signed FB. It was saying if we wish to find the truth about the pies, we needed to visit the camp to the east of the Singing Waters.
Yeah.
So after the coin guard visited there, we found horrifying scenes, one that a young eye should not see.
I could imagine.
And yes, and then the final one, the gentleman for the guillotine, the murderer of Sir Simon Stevenson.
God rest his soul.
Yes, Simon was an integral part of our little family. Another fellow rogue who's laughing. I can see that smoke.
yeah,
Well,
I just
Sir
know that,
Simon Stevenson's.
yeah, and I know they're just going to get to the point of like, oh, he mentioned this. It's like, right, what's the response I have for that?
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to pre-think. Oh,
Is A55 reading it to make sure it's not saying, we admit to.
I'll get there. So the second one for Gordon, A55 reads it. It's legit.
I'll put my name to it.
With the third one, it says on there for the disposal of, and then it has the guy's name, Marcus. Marcus B. Can't remember what his surname was. Marcus B. For the murder of Sir Simon Stevenson during the attempted robbery of Governor Constantine's, and it just writes wealth underneath. All it says, nothing else.
is there like invisible ink, like freaking the UV pen
No,
underneath
in
it?
the bottom corner it says PTO.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The A55's checking it. Aren't you A55?
I am, yeah, because that's what I was doing before.
Do you wish to check it magically, or are you happy?
Can I check it magically?
Well, yeah.
Well, I suppose that would probably be the better option. Um,
If you're really not trusting it because you know exactly what you've done.
what have I done? What?
The guy
What?
that just got guillotined,
Yes.
right, is the fella that Rogu gave permission to commit a crime any point and he'd get away with it if he gave him information. And he fed
Oh,
you shitloads of information and then committed the crime and then got strung up for it without you
Yep,
guys backing him at all.
yep, that's business for you.
Do you not
So,
remember that? I'll take that as a no.
no.
A5. It's lucky A55's playing lucky Mike's playing a character where his memory doesn't work properly.
Yeah, he plays it so well.
Thanks. It's almost like I was made for it. Okay.
So you're going to do a magical check on this one because you can see the fear in Rogu's eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Come on,
that one.
roll me an Arcana check on this piece of paper.
Oh, Arcana. Never rolled that before. Where's my dice? It's here. 19.
Nice.
You
Okay,
sort of you read through it and you put your hand over the top of it and you give it a little thing. There's no hidden words. There's no anything magically hidden on this. The magic is actually right in front of your eyes. So where these say for the disposal of, as soon as you sign it, the bodies disappear.
Oh, I'd like to put my name down.
no, wait. If the name of the body disappears and we sign underneath it, is it the disposal of us? Huh? Am I reading too much into this?
No, so we're saying with the disposal of those people,
Hmm.
we accept we have signed it as representations of Constantine
Yeah,
and Seal
but
Saracens.
Mr. DM just said that as it was being signed, those names disappeared, right? Or that last name at least.
No, not the names. The body, as you sign
Yep.
it, the bodies disappear.
Okay. Yeah, I am reading into this too much. All right. Cool. Hmm. Cool. All right. All right. Signing it? Yeah.
Well, you signed all the others.
Yeah, but this one doesn't incriminate. The other two don't incriminate us. Yeah, all right, sign. Sign.
As you start, as you sign it, and he starts rolling them all up and gets ready to put them on his shelf. The executioner sort of opens the door and goes, problem.
Well,
And he sort of, from the door, he does that. And he's palming the head of the guy. It didn't disappear.
the body disappear?
Yeah. I got the head. And then you can see he's holding it and it's just dripping blood all over the floor. Yeah, look at it. Look. And it's all
I
like
can
literally
see.
holds it as the head's all like,
Do we need to make another contract or saying this person's head?
I mean, I suppose that wouldn't hurt. I will. It'll take me a while to write it up, but yes, we'll get rid of the head. We'll get rid of the head in due time.
If not, I'll feed it to the pigs. We have boars.
Yes, we don't have a lot of pigs in captivity over here. The bovine aren't much for flesh.
Mm.
But there's a few more bits of paperwork that I need you gentlemen to look at before we leave. So if you wouldn't mind, excuse that, take that away. Just stick it in a bag somewhere. Yes, gentlemen, we just need you to sign off on the confessions, if you wouldn't mind, please.
Confessions of
Of the criminals that we just
what? So what? I'm a witness that Sheepshagger confessed that he likes lamb.
well, he did like lamb, that's for sure. Poor sheep. Never knew
Hmm.
what was coming. No, no, no. It's just a formality to go over the paperwork, if you don't mind.
Is anyone else
Would
getting a
you?
weird vibe from this guy? I don't like. Yeah, I don't like the way Mr. DM
What,
is
the
saying certain
confessions?
things.
That's why I'm like That's why I'm asking, like,
Mm,
what were the confessions of what? Like, I'm a witness that he confessed that he likes lamb.
mm,
I'm a confession that the guys that Gordon said find a chinchilla,
mm,
and I'm a witness to the confessing of gibberish.
mm. Yeah.
The only one that really made sense. Gibberish. He goes, yes, no, it's just a formality. I just need you to sign off on their confessions to just they confess to their crimes.
Okay, like if you read it, I'll read
Yes,
it.
yes, yes, of
If
course.
you read it out to me, I'll give.
I wouldn't dream of having it any other way.
Oh,
So, in the case of Lucerine versus the Sheepshagger, he confessed to deflowering 42 separate sheep, male and female,
Mm,
leaving us to destroy the entire flock because he didn't know which ones were which. We will now have to put a new order in for some sheep to come over from the mainland.
oh, okay.
And at the same time, if you wouldn't mind signing this requisition order for 1,000 sheep.
Well,
sure.
Thank you.
I'll put my name to it.
Do we know that he worked exclusively on Telemo sheep, or did he have exploits in other islands?
He don't don't start
Okay.
don't start giving me more ideas. It was bad enough when we caught him with the sheep. Let's not. We don't even want to go into the fact that he could have been anything else.
Okay, fair enough.
Sticking with the sheep, it's cost us a lot of lamb.
Mm.
And when winter comes, we're going to be missing a lot of wool.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm not sure anybody would want to wear a jumper that has been, yes, defiled. Gordon's Gordon's confession was a little bit different. Although he did confess to the murder of many, many, many druids. He also drew us a map to a camp, and in this camp, we were then supposed to find a chinchilla. Was part of his confession. Although we told him we did find the chinchilla, unfortunately, we were unable to. Perhaps that's something that you gentlemen would like to take under your
Okay.
under your job as advocates for the time being, if you're not too busy.
Yeah, we'll take the map, find out this chinchilla.
Excellent. And the last one, Marcus B. Poor lad that got beheaded for the murder of Sir Simon Stevenson, a member of our little family, who caught him in the act of stealing from Governor Constantine's treasury.
Mm-hmm.
His confession's a little bit longer than the others, and you say it's rather than just a sheet, it's like pages and pages and pages and pages. Yes, he wound us a wonderful story. Huge tale of woe, how he was tricked and bribed into committing a crime, thinking he was going to be able to get off scot-free. I mean, who would make such a deal? I mean, really.
Mm.
Well, who did he say the deal was?
Oh, some white lizard folk creature that he met in a bar whilst gambling one night. Might have been Gordon's bar. He said the man was accompanied by a tall green person with snaggled tooth, a smallish warforge, and a grey elf. I mean, where have you seen such people around here like that?
Don't know.
Mm.
Yes.
Snaggletooth.
Yes, white lizard folk. This is what we are looking for. A white lizard folk.
Mm-hmm.
Tall green creature with snaggletooth. Not unlike yours. But do I suppose you are tall and you are green? Interesting. And a warforge, but not as large as this warforge. I mean, huge hulking creature. This one is no. Maybe it was the one that was taking part of the circus.
Who knows?
Out of character, I'm wondering if it's worth not half confessing, because confessing is bad. I'm wondering if it's bringing up the fact that we have spoken to that person in the past, but underselling the fact that we had many conversations with him. Because I think if it's to the point of we're looking for these people and then they figure out it's us without us first confessing, then it's a lot more indoctrinating. Whereas if at least at this point we bring up that we had met that person before and had a conversation with them, possibly, then it would be like, oh, that's maybe where he's got confused. And at least then that crosses that bridge and hopefully buries that issue. Oh.
Depends. It's up to you.
I mean, I am good at lying, supposedly. I do have the snake tongue now. Where are my notes? Yeah, what have I got advantage on? Advantage, persuasion, deception, intimidation. That's good enough. All right. Might be worth doing then, in fairness. Because, like you say, if they're looking for them and they don't want to find us. Uh, what did you say that person's name was again?
What, the gentleman that died?
Hmm.
Yes, his name Marcus B. Used to frequent in the tavern under the old management before it became a Knights of the Brotherhood.
I think possibly, based on the confession you read out, he's possibly referencing us. Just a theory.
Really? I mean, you sort of half match the description. Your Warforge is twice the size of the one that he described, but sure.
Hmm.
But you wouldn't make such a stupid deal as to commit a crime and then let him get away with it, surely.
No, that would be
No.
beyond Neanderthalish. Although,
Beyond Neanderthal.
but we were in Gordon's bar at one point asking for information about what they called now the Feathered Brotherhood, and possibly he's a chap that we asked. So I don't know if he's trying to clutch at straws, trying to blame people. I don't know.
Roll a deception.
All right then. So I feel if we bury this hatchet now, then it won't come back to bite us.
True.
17.
He looks at you and goes, okay. All right. Well, I mean, yes, there are a lot of people around. I can't imagine there's going to be any four men together that will make such an eclectic group, such as the one that he described. So, yes, it's possible that it was you four. But I must say, although you're advocates of Governor Constantine, be careful who you talk to and what you say to them. Allowing somebody to commit a crime and thinking that they can get away with it, even by mistake, can cause such things as having them beheaded. And we don't want to behead people unnecessarily now, do we?
No, exactly. And we will be far more careful this time. We won't speak to any people who look like they would ever consider doing something as heinous as killing people with stutters.
Yes, well, just you be careful. And that goes double for you.
Who?
Which one?
You Snaggletooth.
I
I've
said
got
nothing.
my eye on you.
How does he too?
Fine, paperwork's finished. Be gone. Hopefully, Governor Constantine comes back so I don't have to continue doing
Well,
this.
he hadn't gone back from his trip.
No, no. Otherwise, he would have been down there with the rest of us, cheering on the death and blood. Anyway, enough of this chit chat. Your job's done. Please leave.
Okay.
I'll do.
And out the door, as you walk out the door, the guillotine has been sort of tucked off to the side. The blade has been dropped and left. The bucket's been put. Everything's been tidied up, except for on the back of this wagon. You still see this one head just looking at you.
So, Hikmet, save our gay guys.
I reckon so. Get our lifetime supply of jelly berries.
let's sort of see who actually is trying to mess with them.
Hmm. But I think that went rather well, actually, back there. Come to think of it, that could have done a lot worse. Consider that hurdle jump.
I like your confidence.
With
I'm
zero
more confused of
repercussions.
that confession.
Which confession?
I like lamb.
Oh, yeah.
Confused the crap out of me.
So,
As the three of you sort of leave and step into the the town centre again, and the hustle and bustle of the market. Oh, sorry, repeating on me. You all hear like a blood curdling scream come from within a crowd.
I go towards the screaming.
As you sort of run over towards the scream, you're about 60 feet away from this huge crowd of people where the screams and noises are coming from. Roll me a perception.
13.
10.
6. 6.
What was that? A 14, 6, and a 10? So I heard
13.
13. Okay, 13, 6, and a 10. Cool. Dudley, you're the only one that sees what's actually going on. As you all start running over, you notice these big green wings flapping over the top of this crowd, maybe sort of 40, 50 feet up in the air. And you notice that in his hand, he is holding a small black cloaked figure.
Do we recognize the dragon? Is
You
it
reckon
a dragon?
you recognize him almost instantly.
Was it Derek or
That's Delic.
Dalek.
Derek? Is that you?
He's a long way up, like he's 100 along and 50 up.
Yeah, that's what I'm just shouting. If you
And
hear
you
me,
see him,
great.
and he's holding this small black cloaked uh, person up in the air. And I mean, your 13 wasn't really good enough, but I'll give you one line. I'll give you one line. It goes, Master will rise again. As he just takes a chunk out of the top of the guy's head and lets him go.
I will try and catch the corpse.
I mean, can you make up 100 feet in 24 seconds? Yeah, easy.
So
You make that
what do
easy.
you?
Just do athletics.
Yeah.
You two just see Dudley go like the flash.
That's dirty 20.
Yeah, it's only you sort of dive over all the crowd and you just sort of like lay down and just catch the corpse.
That was gonna be messy.
And it's the what you currently have in your hands is the corpse of a darkling, and that's where we'll leave it for a break.
Cool.
So as the three of you run over and dive into the middle of this mass of people. Dudley catching the falling corpse of this Darkling. And as Roger eventually catches up and sort of runs in, he looks at the face of this fella and goes, "That's the bastard that bumped into me earlier."
Does he have the lantern? Or has someone got it?
And you search his body, he's got nothing on him except for a dagger and a coin purse.
I'll take the coin first.
Yeah, take back something. Is Dalek still in view?
He's still in the sky, but getting smaller.
Does it look like Dalek has the lamp?
Oof. Might be a bit too far away at this moment, but you can try a perception.
Okay. A55, use your telescopic vision.
I don't have that.
All right, fair enough.
Should we all try look?
Yeah, let's combine our looking powers. If that's how it works. What was that? Perception, right? Let's have a look.
Well, I got Soddle. I got an 8.
Dudley's too busy wiping Darkling blood off of his body.
Perception's -1. Ah, 17. That's not bad.
Okay.
Nice. So that's 8, 17.
What did A55's mouth full of juice roll?
It's water. What are we rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
To see whether you can see Daleks.
Well,
Daleks. Got the lamp on it.
Exterminate.
Master will rise.
Kill the doctor.
Exterminate.
George, I'm going to give him a laser pistol. Go on.
What? A laser pistol and a plunger.
That's fine. We'll just go upstairs.
Got a number for me, Mick.
I already said it.
We didn't hear you.
Nothing came through.
Oh,
Nothing came out.
12.
12. So the 17 of Rogu. As you sort of look off into the distance, you can see that there's something in Delik's hands. He's got something in each hand, but you can't see what they are.
How far away roughly is Dalek?
Well, now,
Yeah.
so 100 in, he'd be 100 away. The fuck around. Yeah, he's probably about 130, 120, 130 feet away.
All right, 120 is just enough for an Eldritch Blast.
Oh damn! I forgot that I forgot about your warlock.
Yeah. Out comes the snake staff. Turns into a cobra in the middle of the crowd. Everybody goes, "Ah!" like that, because they've never seen a 6 foot tall cobra before.
It's all right. I'm a professional. And 17.
A 17 would hit if he was in range.
Yeah. Fair enough.
You suddenly see he just veers as the Eldritch Blast goes past him.
All right.
As he glides off east.
East. So towards Hikmeti direction, possibly.
Probably towards his. Wait, the Yeti. So where he was, is that the same place we met? The hideout of Father Matt, or was that somewhere else?
Say that again.
If where the Yeti was
that was on San Mateus?
Yeah,
which is west.
Which was on the same outings as we met Father Matt.
Same island, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We met a Yeti.
Yes.
We say the Yeti from A55 doing a skiing trip with.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
And he almost butchered a baby
That was
Yeti.
the top of San Mateus,
Hmm.
and the tomb where Father Matt and Jonathan
Bye bye.
was the south of the island. But he is flying east.
Hmm. Cool. Exactly east or a little bit of north,
Just general direction east.
general direction of east. Okay, fair enough. Cool. Bastard. Right. Well, we won't be able to catch up with him, so let him go for now. Well, yeah. So dead darkling now.
Mm.
Oh.
If only you had the power to talk to dead stuff.
Let's do it in a more private area.
Hmm.
They're already scared of your transformation, whoever
Yeah,
you
he's
are.
back. He's back to being a Dragon Ball. Oh yeah, or you still got your stick in your hand?
I can go back, but my question was, can I still talk to things that have been beheaded and had their head eaten? Or is...
He's only missing about that much.
Oh, okay, cool. So, yeah, partial brain damage. Cool. All right, yeah, we'll drag his body somewhere else and we'll ask him some questions. Then
Have you watched the film yet, Jack? The
no,
Dungeons and Dragons film yet?
Oh, you
no.
need to.
You really need to. It's amazing.
Okay, fair enough. I will find where I can watch it.
Amazon, if you're Paramount Plus.
Oh, okay. Cool. Shall do.
So yes, but continue.
Okay, yeah. Drag him somewhere and have a chat to him while I turn back into street clothes Rogu.
You don't really need to drag him anywhere. He's really really, really thin and frail.
Yeah, but he stole from us and we don't respect him, so we're just going to drag his body.
Fair enough. Where would you like to drag him to?
The nearest alley?
The nearest alley. Okay, fine. You drag him to the nearest alley.
All right. Arise, my son.
And he sort of again, it's only this much of his head. There's sort of one eye, the nose, the mouth. That's pretty much it. The rest of it's gone.
Okay, so we learned from talking to my husband that if we ask questions between ourselves, they'll also think we're asking them. So we need to be careful here.
Why do you nick the lantern?
So, sorry, what? I missed that.
No, don't repeat it.
Why?
Count there's two questions.
But actually, would
I was
you
only going to
be
count as one because I actually didn't hear him.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Sorry.
what? Why did you nick the lantern?
To sell it.
Uh, oh, so that's been answered. So, I mean, that kind of covers all the bases, to be honest. Do no. What did that green dragon, whose name is Delic, in case you didn't know, specifically want with you?
He came flying down, chatting about raising the master with a wish, and then proceeded to lift me up in the air, steal my lamp, and bite my head off.
Cool. Uh, I mean, I think we've got all the information we need anyway. We could just ask him some other questions if anyone fancies it. A55, what do you fancy asking him?
When's bedtime?
The sun sets at about 7:15 at the moment.
Don't know
Are
what time it
you
is now. Thanks.
part of the Feather Brotherhood?
No.
One more question. Well, good for an ask.
Uh, where can we find all of the money that you have collected over the years so that we can take it?
There are various thieves' guilds scattered all over the island.
Cool. Okay. And I suppose we need to dispatch of this body now. Or should we just tell the coin guard and they can deal with it? Because us trying to dispose of a body and getting caught might incriminate us further if we're already a bit sus.
No, there's already been witnesses of us not murdering, but stopping the mess further.
Oh, yeah, true. Fair enough. Cool, that was a weird mixture of flavors there.
Was that breakfast, lunch, dinner, and whatever you're drinking at the same time?
Yeah, it was the pink lemonade. It's this mango and peach aid. There was some garlic in there as well, and there was some like potatoey taste as well. Like, oh, that's
I got mint chocolate and Dr. Pepper coming up in a minute.
oh, nice. Sorry to detour. Okay, so yeah, all right. And are there any guard nearby we can call over and let them deal
I mean,
with the body?
the coin guard are also like they're in that huddle. Gotta go. Where's the body gone?
Oh, over here, fellas. Yoo-hoo.
Oh.
Louis,
So one of them comes over with a big smile and again goes, "I should have known you guys would have been involved in this."
don't say it like that. Me get sound like we're guilty.
We always look right, back at the old barracks, right? We've got a poll going, right? And it's every time we find a dead body, right? Was it you guys?
I knew that was going to happen, not going to lie. Should be the poll of you guys.
Oh, pardon me. But was this the body that fell from the sky?
Yes. At least I caught it so it won't make any more mess.
Yeah, didn't need the world's largest pizza in the middle of the street.
Especially with the people, circling it. Been a lot of trauma.
It's fine. We'll take this back. It can go to the mortuary. or at least what's left of it.
Yeah. I'll hand him to one of the guards.
See, one of the guards holds him by the hands and starts walking him like he's a puppet. Who am I? Who am I? Right? Right? Who am I? Right? Captain Patch. Because he's only got one eye. And they go walking off into the crowd, back towards the office where you signed all the bits of paper.
Cool.
Nice. Right. Well, it looked like Dalek was heading east, possibly towards the Hikmet area. And we need to go there anyway, don't we? For seeing who's hijacking the market or bribing the stall holders anyway. So should we just head there?
Might as well.
Alan?
So time to leave the town, yeah?
Yeah,
Yep.
I reckon so.
Awesome. As you go through the town centre and the people have dispersed now, you know, all the excitement's gone, and they're all sort of like, it's water fountain talk now. So did you see that big green thing that was flying through the sky and it bit this guy's head off and he fell and the big green guy caught him and oh my god, the excitement of the morning and with the 3 deaths as well, and just so much. I need a cup of tea. But the crowd, it all goes back to normal in and around the town square. And you take off and start heading down the main pathways and off into the trade route and across your favorite bridge.
Have we learned the name of this bridge yet, or does it have a name?
It doesn't have a name, it's just a bridge.
Oh, we should call it something, seeing as we keep crossing it.
You could name it if you wish.
Perception
Your-
Bridge, because that's all
your-
we bloody do.
Your political advocates name the bridge. It's had a giant crab underneath it. It's had a warforged walk underneath it. It's had a dragon turtle nearly crash into it.
The Krusty Krab Bridge? The War Turtle Bridge?
I was more thinking perception, because that's all we bloody do.
Oh, yeah, good point. All right, yeah, Perception Bridge. There we go.
Perception Bridge. Well, as you've asked, you start crossing the bridge. The queue of wagons that was going across it when you last passed and made your way back to New Serene has died down. But as you're starting to walk across it, I will let you all roll a perception, as we have now called this Perception Bridge.
16.
Do we get advantage on perception now over this bridge?
No.
Oh, all right, 13.
So you just feel pride now because you named it.
And is A55 going to roll me a perception as well? I'm sure he is. He is doing his damnedest not to fall asleep.
16.
16.
So 2 16s.
Okay.
13.
I'm rolling. Okay, no, kind of paying attention. as you're walking across the bridge and heading east, towards the northeast, past Hickman, to the north of the island, you can see dark clouds swirling above the mountains, almost creating like an eye of a storm.
On what, St. Mateus?
No, on Hickman.
Hickman. Oh,
Northeast.
northeast. So that's. Is that not where the orcs are and where that shrine was?
Above the city.
Oh, above Hickman itself.
Yeah. Let me
Bollocks.
see if I can find the map. I haven't updated it for a while.
Yeah, didn't we recently head northeast for some reason? Nah, I can't remember.
Originally, it was because we had letters of one the orcs, the Black Ooze from
Right,
not Constantine, but Doc's facility,
Oh yeah.
right, hold on.
and then done a gambling thing with
So coming across, you're covered across the bridge here, northeast. This sort of area, there is an eye of a storm brewing,
so
but it's unmarked territory on your map, so you've no idea what's there.
cool. So I because I didn't see it, I think it's more on the nose, the Hickmet. So I don't know. So if it's like further back, I'll go see it. But right now, I think it's on top of Hickmet.
Well, the two 16s say it.
Oh, we don't see it bang on.
No,
Cool.
you see the storm brewing, and you can
Mm.
see that it's the top of the island. You can see that it's right over the back of the island.
Ah, cool. So it looks like something's happening.
As you look at it, you can see that the eye of the storm can flickers of lightning coming down from the dark clouds. Bright electric blue. Just
Let's just hope. No, they ain't angry with us.
magical beings. So Rogu and A55. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, all right then.
Is this gonna be a gift or a curse for being a non-magic user?
You said saving throw.
Yes.
Oh, that's splendid. That is, no, that's not bad actually. 22.
22. Wow.
18.
I've
Nice.
The pair of you are sort of unfazed by the storm, but you hear in your head, Master will rise. Come to me. At A55, you feel a pull come on your body.
Oh no.
You feel a pull. And your hammer starts to take off.
No.
As a reaction, you can do a dexterity saving throw to try and catch it.
Yeah, why not?
Can I use this? Can I assist him if I see it?
See, you wouldn't know anything was happening.
No, that's
Yeah. What's your passive perception?
passive perception is 11, so I might not see it.
No, wouldn't catch it. Moves a little bit too quick for you.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, piss.
No, you lost your hammer.
5.
Yeah, you lost your hammer.
It's gone.
They're just gone. Like
The hammer's the hammer comes off of your waist and just goes and flies through the air and heads off into the storm. You suddenly hear no.
Why did you throw Matt?
I didn't. He just got sucked away.
Your father has effectively just been kidnapped.
See, it's just been kidnapped by the weather.
Or he finally used the magic to run away from you because you keep on throwing him away. You keep on neglecting him.
When have I thrown him away?
Really? I will look into your eyes, but I know you don't have any.
I'll pop up the eye emoji. Just
The eye of my eyeballs. As all of you are standing there and you've just seen A55's hammer disappear off into the distance, you suddenly notice the sky above you fill with visible spectres.
what was the Spectre again?
Oh, hell no.
Oh.
No, no, you're doing this to us now. Oh, bollocks.
At least I'm not weaponless.
But you see the sky filled with spectres, all varying ghosts flying above your head.
Yeah.
And just to give you, I'll give you a clue as to who they are. One of the voices goes over and goes, "Bye, guys," and just continues in the crowd of spectres heading towards this swirling dark cloud of lightning.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Ladies.
So you might have just made all I can think of is the Rebel Souls for Mortal Kombat. But right as soon as you said the spectres, I was more thinking the ghost ship. As soon as you said that, I thought, oh.
Excuse me. I ain't done yet.
Oh.
Apologies.
But as you stand there looking at all of these people and you hear that voice, you assume that these are all the spirits from the tomb on the southern reach of San Mateus. But now coming almost directly over your head, this huge spectral ship rises from the water.
Well, does it look like it's in control or getting sucked into the vortex as
It's
well?
being sucked into the vortex.
I'm afraid if I do rage, that my spectral forms will get sucked in, so I'm not going to rage.
But now, as you stand on Perception Bridge, the skies over Hickmet Island are black and filled with green spectral energy, blue flashes of lightning, smog smog starts to fill the island.
Right.
What am I waiting for?
There's out like instantly Dudley's thinking the dock with the U's and out and without saying anything to A55 and Rogue, I'm more thinking of what's happening to Brutus because of what his little experiment he made, and he promised me not to say anything.
He did.
That's two people now is on my mind. I want to, as either Doc is playing with things that he shouldn't, and if it is him, potentially it's messing with Bestie.
Fair enough.
So I'm making a beeline to Hickmet. Just to go check on my gut feeling.
Okay. Your only view from we'll stick with this. Your only view at the moment is you stare over the city of Hickmet as the sky swells, and you have watched all of these spectral forms get dragged into this dark storm, crackling with lightning. Dudley's already said what he reckons. Rogu, your brain goes to Delic has just stolen a magical item from you. The last thing that you remember from your magical item is when you need him, rub the lamp.
Yeah.
Master will rise.
Mm.
And that's where we'll leave it for this week.
Oh, what?
God damn it, that's so good.
Mm.
There be weird goings on right now in the land of Hickmet. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, it's developing something interesting now. Yes, if you've made it all the way to the end to listen to me babble on, thank you very much, and until next time, take care.